Hey everyone, so I wanted to come on quickly just to let you know thank you um, to everyone that enjoyed that recent podcast discussion I had with my friend Samandina. We talked about, overcoming doubt and fear when it comes to going after things that we're passionate about, and we touched on the complexities of beauty standards and things like that. And she had excellent points. And I hope that if you hadn't checked that video out, you go check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. Um, and it for you that let me know that the topics that I raise resonate with you. Whether it's behind the scenes or publicly, you're the reason why I do it, because I know for a fact a lot of the things or everything that I try to bring to the table, because I know when you make a video, you put yourself out there, you're putting yourself in the hands of judgment by people and all kinds of behind the scenes stuff that I don't even know about. And I'm willing to deal with that because of you, because I know that these are the subjects that you probably wish you would hear. So I'm not just saying it, but it warms my heart to know that I could do something small, um, and it reaches you. So it makes it worthwhile for me. But I just wanted to say too that for any of you out there that are in the art space, or consider yourself a creative person, um, sometimes because you haven't connected with people that are artistically liberated, um, that can cause you to be very, very stuck, you know? And what I mean by artistically liberated is you have people that are in the arts, whether it's music or whatever it is artistically, that are sucked into how they can monetize, how they can gain popularity, how they can gain connections, get material things. They have you have that side of it, and then you have people that are in the arts because it feeds their soul, and they have a level of sympathy for humanity that requires them to pour their art out. And if I can kindly make a recommendation, I recommend you explore the second one. The only reason why I'm mentioning this is because it may seem cheesy to say it, but the world needs people that are not going to be selfish with who they were designed to be and what they have to offer the world uniquely. And this is just, I'm just being broad about it, right? Because when God made each of us individually, I mean, there's nobody that can look me straight in the face and say there's nothing unique about us as humans because we're all the same. That just isn't true. Whether you haven't explored that within your own self, that's you. But it is a cold turkey fact whether you are super introverted, rather, and you don't really like to be social, or you do like to be social and you're extroverted, whether you're on either side, there are things that make you special that is a gift uniquely for you. We may have similar personalities as people because, that's kind of how it goes as humans, but each of us are special and have special things to offer to the world that makes it kind of limitless. And what I really wanted to express was you want to find the people that are is going to foster that, because some of the most genius, amazingly talented, creative people, they're going to find ways to uplift your ideas, and they're going to let you know you do your art. That is your job. Your job is to do your art and to pour it out, because art is not just for you. Art is not supposed to be wielded by the selfish. Because if art is wielded by the selfish, it serves no purpose. Because art is for you and others, you know? And whether or not people understand or like what you have to offer isn't a part of the conversation, because what everybody likes and what resonates with everybody is just different. That's why you can't be on that first side where when you do your art, your main focus is, will people accept this? Will people like this? Will people subscribe? Will people follow me? Will people, want my autograph? Will people say good things about me behind closed doors, right? For example, I can do the things I'm doing, and I'm not saying it to be morbid and to be a bummer, but I'm just being honest. I talked about this to my sister often, because I've experienced this as a kid where, I didn't realize I remember when I was very, very little, I was always involved in arts and crafts and the brass band in school and different things. And a lot of times I would just find myself just having a good time and nerding out over the arts and music and things that I just enjoyed, not realizing I was being teased behind closed doors for being weird. But I was just free to myself. I found so much bliss in expressing myself artistically. But some people don't like that. They don't like when you're not like them. And they don't like that you don't care that you're not like them, because that's the darker side of humanity that just won't change. But this is why I want to take advantage of this little platform. Like, it's not like, I have a big platform, right? But I want to take advantage of it because I want to let you know that, imperfect or not, your art serves a purpose. I remember a long time ago, I sang a song by John Lennon in high school for a talent show. And, the song was beautifully encouraging, and I didn't do it right. I was still in like the early stages of vocal coaching. So I'm not the best singer now, but I was worse back then. And someone came up to me afterward and was like, you had me in tears in the back, and it really encouraged me and inspired me. So thank you. And I was just like, oh my gosh, so I'm expressing that there was value in me just pouring my art out and simply just doing something I loved because I loved to do it. And even though it wasn't perfect, it served a purpose at the time that I poured it out. So this is why I'm trying to express to you oftentimes that I'm going to stop eventually. I'm going to let y'all live. But I just want to, I want to reinforce to you that you have to give room for imperfection, because the things that people will criticize you for sometimes are the things that will change the world, and the things that can change someone's life for the better in a way that you never thought. Can you imagine someone coming up to you and say, I was going to take my life, but when I saw how you stepped out and did this, and I never thought anybody would be that brave, it made me feel like I could go on too. That's why you do art. That's why you pour out your art, and you're not on the side of, how can I make money? Will people think I'm expert? What kind of connections will I get because of this? Or how professional do I look? And all those types of frivolous things. You are chaining yourself to the slavery of the modern era and clout culture. That's not where you want to be in this journey. I encourage you, find the people in your life that will go with you on that journey of understanding and finding ways to share and create things that have value, that may not be perfect to everybody, but perfection is developed. And true artists understand that beauty can be found in sometimes random situations. Some of my personally favorite songs, I randomly came across it by accident. Great is the Promise came from an idea that I had years ago that I completely forgot about. I was sitting in the mall. I was like, oh, I need to try this. And it's one of my personal favorites, you know? So please go on that journey and ask yourself what does art mean to you, and how are you taking that journey? What direction are you going? Yeah, it's a very interesting thing to think about, huh? But I hope that helped you, and I want to say thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, bye, y'all.